Hi, we're at Finovate. So now I'm with Georg from Meniga. How are you doing, Georg?
Doing great. It's always a pleasure. It's a great event, Finovate.
Yeah, we're doing it live, so it's a bit noisy, but I do my best there. Thanks a lot. You delivered a great presentation, so hopefully you'll do as good as last year and become the best of show.
Thank you.
Yeah. So PFM, you're leading the way in Scandinavia in particular, and you've got the vision. You'd like to basically be better integrated into online banking and not remain as a standalone. Could you please talk us through that?
Sure. PFM is at an early stage, but it has a lot of potential. It tells so much about users' financial lives and behavior, and so much opportunity to banks to use this information in a smarter way. So most banks that offer it today, they have it separate from their core online banking functions. When you make transfers or look at your bills, that's not the same place where you see your kind of categorization of spending. So PFM is usually in a separate tab. But we think this should be changed. There's so many opportunities. So what we were showing here today are examples of how the power of PFM can be used to enhance these core online banking functions. One example is telling users how much they can safely spend of the current account balance, something we call an uncommitted balance, which is the current balance minus what they need for scheduled payments and transfers, and putting that in context with what they usually spend until their next payday. Another example that we call peace of mind banking is a very simple but powerful notification framework where designed to so that no bill goes unpaid and no account balance goes dangerously low before users are given the opportunity to be alerted and react. And many things in this direction.
Peaceful banking, yeah.
Peaceful mind.
Peaceful mind banking. Wouldn't you see that as another challenge to overcome? I guess one of the reasons why it's not that integrated to online banking, because it requires even more effort internally to challenge. So did you experience that, or don't you see that as an issue at all, or a challenge for PFM providers like you?
Of course it's an issue. I mean,
an opportunity, let's say.
Yeah, but banks usually don't move at the speed of light with this. But having said that, many of the banks we are working with share our vision, and they're taking very solid steps in this direction. So of course it matters that you have a solution that's easy to integrate and fits with your existing infrastructure. And some banks want customization and others not. So it's important that this works well with existing infrastructure. But a lot of banks share this vision. This is the future. This is where we're going.
It is, yeah. The last question: social media. It's not exactly what you do or PFM, but there's a huge value sharing goals. You talked about goals, so sharing goals with your friends and family to help you reach those goals or contribute. So what's your position and what's coming in that space, like the sharing type of area?
Yeah, I mean, we've done a lot in the social engagement area. Where we've kind of put most effort is peer comparison. We've probably taken that further than most others. So we have a very sophisticated solution that allows you to always compare with a peer group that is similar to you. So we automatically, if you have a household with 5 people, we automatically compare you with similarly sized households, same locations, and so on. And we've seen this is particularly important to get users to kind of start using PFM. This is one of the triggers that gets them to think about the money. Another simple example is that we found out that some users would never look at a budget or even a graph showing the spending, but when we ask them a quiz, when we ask them how much do you know how much you spend on your car, and we know the right answer, but we also give them the wrong answers, and people are surprised how they get it wrong, and we find a lot of people are willing to engage with their finances that way, but not through the standard way. So there are many games in social media, there are many different opportunities to increase engagement.
I love that you mentioned social curiosity and gamifications, because that's where we stand. Yeah, okay. Well, thanks a lot for your time.